Hello. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Squilliam Fancy Son here. Thank you, Thane. Can I get some high Joel Storms in chat, please? You know me phasing into existence, like, you know, very normal, very human. Kata Dilation. Thank you for the gift that's up. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the stream and why. I don't know. The thing is I update the stream title before going live, but I think Twitch doesn't update it immediately. Long-time YouTube watcher, first time in the stream. Very happy to be here. Yo, thank you. So what'll happen is they'll update the title in the game, and then I'll go live, and then Twitch will be like, oh, shit, he went live. We got to figure out what game he's playing. I don't know. Just pick the one from yesterday, I guess. It's like, I'm not playing Elden Ring right now. I might play some Elden Ring later if I have some spare time and I'm feeling like it. I've been very addicted to Elden Ring recently. I'm doing a level 1 playthrough, so. Also, one of the only people to pronounce your name correctly. I took my time reading it to make sure I pronounced it correctly, but you are a rare exception. Most of the time, I mispronounce everybody's name because reading is hard. Reading is hard. Elden Ring streams are fun. Nice. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. For those that do enjoy them, I am prepping my butt for the DLC and possibly maybe some speedruns. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I've been looking. I learned. Okay, I'm so mad because I learned the any percent route for Elden Ring 4 times. Well, 3 times, almost 4. And I've never done a run. I learned the any percent wrong warp route when the game first came out, and then they patched that shit. They made Ice Rhine Hatchet terrible, and the route was just dumb, and I didn't want to down patch to keep doing it. Then I learned the glitchless route with Serpent Hunter the week they find out that Bloodhound's Fang is better, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck me, I guess. So I guess I've actually only learned it twice, but exaggerating makes for better stories, let's be real. I will not be a forever Elden Ring streamer. I like the newest vid because I won the race. Nice one, Ren. True, actually. Video good because I win. Yeah. Yeah, that was my apology video for doing a cheat in a speedrun. Exclamation mark gamer in chat. Alrighty. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's hop in to some gamer spots. Oh, I need to update the indexes because the indexes have been updated. So Sestrin has posted some new indexes that will be more accurate, most likely, to what we are aiming for. For example, the 13474 is a index that I will never aim for, ever. So we're going to replace that with an earlier index, which is unlikely to ever come up unless I'm on a god run. The 11354, I don't think will ever come up unless I'm like 12 seconds ahead of world record. So. Bro, what the fuck is this number? True. Tier 3 for 43 months? God damn, Digon.
WTF is this number?
If I keep speedrunning Elden Ring, they'll keep patching it. To be fair, I will be learning the speedrun, knowing that the DLC will be coming out, and the DLC will patch the game. So, there's like a non-zero chance that there's a weapons balance patch that comes with the DLC, because FromSoft loves just patching their weapons for whatever reason. I mean, I understand why, but it's a little weird. Yeah, Soten DLC gonna go crazy. And am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I think all I want to do right now is set up some practice. For those that are haven't been here for the last couple of streams, we have a new kind of RNG manip. It's technically, look, I don't know if this is technically the correct term. I'm calling it an RNG manip because it's an easy thing to understand. Realistically, what's happening is we have mapped out where the Masamunes have the potential to drop, which are those indexes at the top of the screen. So what I am doing is I am killing the Black Panthers, and then the run's over. The run's dead now. Oh man, I messed up. Assuming I killed the Black Panthers I actually want to kill. And then what I do afterwards is I look at the Lewis script to see how close I was. In this instance, I was actually pretty close. I was only because we're looking at the evil RNG index value, and the number I need to look for is I believe it is this number. I have to read the post again to understand it. These indexes represent what frame you need to be at the frame before the kill frame. So it has to be before this. So this is the frame. When checking with the viewer, all you need to do is frame advance to the kill frame with the large delta, look at the display index in the viewer, subtract the delta from that index, then compare against the above number to figure out how close you are from them. Oh, so it is the one with the large delta. Okay. So it is this. So I just have to subtract 13 from 11777, I believe. No, that doesn't make any sense. Or do I subtract 13 from 764? The indexes represent what frame you will need to be at the frame before the... I think Sestrin didn't word this properly, or my reading comprehension skills are 0. Hold on. Because I can interpret this two ways. I can interpret this as... These indexes represent the frame you need to be at, the frame before the kill frame. And up to this point, we have denoted that the kill frame refers to the frame in which the index goes up a large amount. Please let me finish before you start answering, Sestrin, because you're going to not answer my question, and it's going to make it more confusing. Because I need to read all of this, say what I need to say, and then ask the question to understand what you are trying to say, because I can interpret this two different ways. So let me get it all out first, and then we can repair what I am misunderstanding about what you were saying. So first things first, the frame before the kill frame, does that refer to this frame or this frame? The frame with the delta spike, from my understanding, is the kill frame. This is what we've been referring to as the kill frame. Or are we referring to, oops, the frame before? Right? So in this instance, this is kill frame. So I'd go back one frame, then I subtract 13 from this. Or I subtract basically whatever the delta would be in this scenario. And then I align that with the numbers at the top of the screen. And that determines how quick or whatever. Okay. So in this instance, it was 13. So we subtract 13 from 764. I'm gonna give myself a calculator just to make my life easier. So we're subtracting 13 from 764, 13. Oops. 751, which means we were 100-ish frames off, actually. We were 106 frames off. So, if I then... Ooh, can you not? Oh, I have to hold the... Okay. Okay. So that means... Oops. That's not what I want. In this instance, the delta is 16 minus 1, which means 835 minus 16. We're getting some practice in. We're at 819, which means I am 40. 40, 30, 38 frames off. I subtracted the delta twice. What do you mean I subtracted the delta twice? I'm doing exactly what you said, no? Am I out of magic? Am I not wing smashing? Hello? There it is. So in this instance, the delta is 14. So I go back one frame, and then I subtract 14, yes? Does my rewind go back exactly one frame? It should. If not, that could complicate things. Then why subtract the number at all? That's what I asked. Oh my God, Sestran! I said, do I go to the kill frame or the frame before? So I don't have to go to the frame before anymore. Just subtract the delta and you're fine. Oh my God, that's what I was asking. Because you wrote both down in your post. You wrote the kill frame before, and then you show how to do it on the kill frame. That's why I was asking. Oh my God, dude. Why even reference the frame before the kill frame? Why even reference it if you already are just telling people this is... It's fine. Whatever. I'm stupid and I needed this. The reason I need this much help is because I'm stupid. Anyways. So now all we have to do is get to the kill frame and then subtract the delta, and that is the answer. So for example, here I subtract the 14, and if it is one of the numbers above, then I was correct. Okie dokie. No, I understand. It is hard to communicate. And it doesn't help that my reading comprehension skills in general are quite bad. So I just want to do a proof of concept to make sure I understand. Once I get the item to drop, I can then explain it very easily to everybody. So what happened here is you will notice that the only index that matters is the evil RNG. The nice RNG doesn't really matter for this scenario, just ignore it. So we're looking at the large delta at the bottom of the screen. So all you have to do is take the number of the index, subtract the delta, take that number, and see how close it is to any of the numbers up here. So for example, I can take my nifty little calculator here and say 11,843 subtract 14 is 11,829. I then subtract that from the closest one, which is 11,857, which means I was 28 frames off. So all I have to do, theoretically, is wait 28 frames. So let's see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I am stupid. Either way. The game runs at 60 FPS. There it is. See? The math is mathing. So here we have 11,873, subtract the delta, which is 16, which gives us 11,857, the exact number. There we go. Now do it in a run without frame advance. Exactly. So the reason why this is good is because during a run, I won't have access to these tools or whatever. So I just have to say, I don't know, man. I'm just going to go for it. And then, oh, shit, I didn't get it. Damn. How close was I? I then rewind. And then I check. All right, how close was I? Here I was 11,851 minus 18. Oh, I was a couple of frames early, even. Dang. I was like 20 frames early. So that means I was 20 frames off of getting, you know, the drop and then proceeding to finish the run and then get world record, presumably. Unless I choke the bag super hard. So this is getting me closer and closer to getting drops, which means it's only a matter of time before I stumble upon the correct drop just based off of the density of these checks. For example, I guess the best way to describe it, right, is the most likely drops that I'm going to be getting are actually these ones right here. And then I can then calculator. This is like a rough and not accurate estimation, but essentially the idea is if I take 11,857, subtract 12,131, that is the number of frames I am aiming for, right? And then I can divide by 3 because there's 3 chances of getting the drop, which means... So it's 3 divide, what was it again? Hold on. 11,857 minus 12131. So it's 3 divide 274, which means I have about a 1% chance. If I just randomly... Assuming that I can randomly get between all of these frames every time I do a run, that means I have a 1% chance to get the drop. which means it's only a matter of time before I get it. And ideally, I can key into more direct clusters because these are, you know, seconds apart. And also, it's 1% per kill, assuming how close I am to that. If that makes sense, right? So it would be like, this is a 1% chance because I have three drops that I'm aiming for. And then this would be also close to a 1% chance, I guess. I don't know. Math is hard. That's like a super oversimplified and incorrect way of looking at it, but it's a way for people to understand that before the odds were a lot worse. Sometimes 0%. So this is taking a 0% and turning it into a not 0%. I guess the last thing I should do is I should practice the end game movement. I'm just doing this to get freaking homegirl dead. Does RNG reset after Dusa? No. RNG resets when I start playing as Alucard. However, the RNG progresses relatively consistently. There aren't that many things you can do to progress the RNG. Yes, I am targeting all of the ones after Medusa. You don't get it? I have to kill her without the Masamune? Yes, I am aware. Daigon, this is for practicing movement. It's not for practicing killing Medusa. I just don't have a save state that is there right now. This is using the RNG manip route before that got the earlier Masamune. How far am I from world record? I haven't completed a run using this route yet. So comparing times wouldn't really be valuable. I also need to figure out when I should untransform here again. It's been a while. Thank you for the good luck. Yes, at these indexes, the drop will always occur because that's how the RNG works in this game. So if I kill the Black Panther on the correct frame, in which those indexes show up, then I get the drop. That's how the game calculates RNG. Do I have a button that switches which hand I'm focusing? I don't think so, right? There isn't a button for that in this game? All you can do is... yeah. And then... Jesus Christ. The menu in this game is so awkward. If you don't know the frame you have a roughly 1% chance to be on the right frame. The 1% thing is like a gross oversimplification, but yes. The idea is that I am aiming to be on those frames using my timer as a means of being close to understanding which RNG frame I am on. Because RNG progresses relatively consistently in this game. The only things that progress RNG by a lot are not in this category. So things like using your shields, for example, increases the RNG by a lot. Using Sword Bro increases the RNG by a lot. So there's like a lot of stuff that would scramble the RNG so far that we wouldn't know or have a reasonable idea of understanding where we are in the RNG indexes. But because this run is so short and so simple, there isn't a lot of stuff that gets us to the point where RNG progresses by a lot. It's pretty much just item drops and critical hits, right? I think those are like the only two things in this run that can progress RNG more than one per frame. This works, right? Yeah. Bruh, your RNG advances by at least once per frame. Daigon, I've already gotten many runs that were frames off from getting the kill. You just don't know what you're talking about. You're showing up late to class and telling the teacher they're wrong, even though you didn't read the textbook. This is the first you're hearing about this, and you're saying it's a joke when you don't understand what's going on. We've already gotten insanely close in one day of doing this. Yes, RNG advances at least once every frame, but most times, like 99.9% of the time, it's advancing exactly one every frame, which means you can just do a frame count to figure out what your RNG is within a matter of like 20 or 30 frames. And at that point, if I'm 30 frames off from getting the drop every single time, over time, I'm eventually going to hit the 30 frame that I need. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, man. Like, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's not a RNG Manip 100% success rate. It is turning a 0% success rate into a strategy that has the potential to work over time. The whole reason I stopped going for this route is because I had a 0% chance to get the drop beforehand. At least it was perceived to be a 0% chance. Now, I can adjust when I'm killing a Black Panther, specifically to try and align with one of the RNG indexes using my timer as a cue. And by doing that, we have already had many attempts. One was 11 frames off. Eventually, from pure chance, I will land on the frame that I need. It is increasing the odds by specifically aiming for those Masamunes in memory. And if you don't understand how that works, you're just kind of an idiot at this point and don't know what you're talking about. No, Daigon just likes to be an asshole sometimes. But he means well. He's the only one that's allowed to piss me off like this, and I end up smiling at the end of it. That's why he gets the VIP badge. Granted, you're not wrong. This shit is dog shit. However, it's dog shit when it used to be bullshit. All right? And I'd much rather deal with dog shit than bullshit. You're not wrong. This is dumb as fuck and shouldn't exist. However, it does exist, and the only way to get world record is by doing this. And also, so much work got put into this that it's like, yeah, sure, I will get a world record doing this. If I get 1 million garnet coins, I can piss you off too. Yeah, sure. That's early. What up, JB? I'm committed way too much at this point? Yes. Did the indexes change? Yes, because the math to calculating the indexes is more understandable. Sestrin worked on creating indexes to aim for that make more sense from my perspective. And we already went over that earlier. So essentially all I need to do is, when I'm checking my work, is I take the kill frame, subtract the delta that shows up, and then that number is the number that I need to hit on the top of the screen. Here I'm just practicing my movement because I want to make sure that if I get the drop, I get world record by having clean movement afterwards. You cannot get the Yasasuna. The Yasasuna is not as fast. It drops from an enemy that is harder to kill. And it happens later in the run. And the Yasasuna just kind of sucks. TBH. So there's many reasons why the Yasasuna is not considered. Am I on a thing that where it won't work, or no? I had one. It's just pixel perfect, kind of. What up, Fran? This works, right? Yeah. That would have worked, right? This should work. That was early. Oops. Things are going all right. I think I'm too high, but I'll try it anyways. Yeah, okay. I think I'm too high again. No, that barely worked, I guess. Because I really cannot fail this. This trick is kind of dumb, but it's relatively consistent. And I kind of have a better visual cue for it now. This is Saturn only, yes. 90% of what this run is doing is Saturn only. Outside of wings. No, I mean, the wing smashes are Saturn only, the infinite ones. Pretty much everything about this run is Saturn only. Okay, there, I think there was a little bit of gold showing. We'll do this a couple more times. That should work. No, I thought it would work, but at the very last second. So the bat kind of like bobs up and down. What you need to see is you can't see any yellow sticking out at all from like the sword or like anything like that. So you need to be up here, but you still need a majority of Alucard's bat foot to be on screen as well. So this wouldn't work. This might work. Yeah, it does. Okay. So that's kind of my visual cue for understanding whether or not the clip will work. But it's not super precise. But that's because Alucard, for example, just can't get into the right positions. Like, this looks too high for me personally. Let's see if it works. It does. Okay. So that might have been on the upper edge of how high up I'm allowed to be. This, I don't think works. No, it does. Okay, I think the issue is it's hard to see Alucard's foot because there's the railing there. So one of my visual cues is obscured because of that. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's about finding the position quickly and reliably, and then going for it. If the category is any percent, why don't you just play 0% of the game and have an unbeatable record? Dude, you're so smart. Holy shit. All right, let me run to the bathroom real quick and let's do some runs and see how I'm feeling. And then we can work on stuff afterwards. If I'm failing stuff a lot. Oh, okay. Be right back. All right. God, I have too many freaking cables everywhere, man. Being a streamer's hard. Alrighty. Let's hop into it and see how it goes. Except I need my timer to work. Thank you for the good luck. Move that over. There we go. All right. Sorry I'm late. I had to work today. I'll mark it on your attendance sheet, but... Dude. Rough start, but whatever. I think Maria's movement is relatively easier as far as like actions per minute goes. But I don't know. You need to be precise with your movement in both for both characters, so it's, you know. At the end of the day, it's high-level speedrunning, and you need to be good. Bonk. This run sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset that. Too many mistakes. Is that the same zombie that I just got hit by twice in a row? That's annoying. All right, other than that zombie, that was a pretty clean section. Okay. No, dude. This split is actually fucking named Alucardant. Yeah, exactly. You know, Alucardant. This version of Maria is only available on Saturn, yes. There's technically another version of Maria that exists, but we don't talk about her. Gold split. Poggers. Might be loathed. Yeah, PSP Maria got issues, man. She got issues. We're over a full second ahead of Jupiter's run, so we have to keep that in mind with the Manip timings. Oh, come on, Wing Smash. Wing Smash, you piece of shit. God damn it. I'm the piece of shit, me. Can't do a single Wing Smash. And this guy expects to get world record Lamau. Imagine not getting a wing smash 100% of the time, every single time. And then expecting to get world record. Lamau, this guy, he thinks he's so cool or whatever. This section sucked ass. Oh well. At least it was a fast fight. That's awkward. I want to die in this video game, so that way the run can be over and I can restart, start a new life. We're only 0.7 ahead. That's an issue. I think that means... In fact, we're actually behind. RNG-wise. Because you have to subtract the 1.2 by the 0.7. So... we'll see where we are after the split. I think we just go for it. And see what happens. All right. Let's see. Where were we? So my math I was doing is I was 4 point, what is that? 4.7 ahead. So I delayed by like half a second before wing smashing, but it might have been longer than a half a second. Because we want to be about 4 seconds ahead of Jupiter. Here, I was ahead. And then we have... how close was I? Okay. So I was off by... yeah, I was still early, actually. I was still early. We're looking at... no, get rid of this. That was a legit gold, though. So we're looking at 11, 827, minus 9, minus 11, 857. So I was 39 frames too fast. So I actually needed to delay a little bit more there. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, so I was probably close to a full second too fast then. Not too much, though, just a couple of frames. I mean, yeah. Doug, if you're trying to shake me and be an asshole, you're not going to. Because I know that over time, I will eventually get the run. It's 5... brother, you play fucking World of Warcraft, right? Your dumbass goes into like multiple minute long raids for a 0.001% chance of a drop. And you're calling this shit stupid? Nah. Hell no. Absolutely not. I will not take that slander from you of all people. MMO gamers cannot. This is like the most chill MMO grind you can think of, all right? Even assuming it's a 1% chance. I deleted that shit, by the way. Good for you. That's probably for the best. You know what? I'm not going to make fun of you. That's a step in the right direction. We support recovering addicts in this stream. Recovering from any sort of addiction. World of Warcraft, one of the more potent in the world, so I understand. In the World of Warcraft. Guaranteed dropped after 99 runs? Dude, I would love that. Guaranteed Masamune after resetting 99 times. Oh, man. Yeah, imagine spending years and years playing the same game. Psh. Wow. Just doing the same thing over and over and over again just to see a number go up. I do it to see a number go down. Thank you very much. We are not the same. Bad menu. Could not be me. All right, we're 1 second ahead. That second does not count towards the RNG timer. So got to keep that in mind. We're aiming to be about 4-ish seconds ahead of Jupiter total. This run's really bad. Okay. Drop that wing smash too. All right. I play to have fun. Fun. Is that a made-up word? What is that? Is anyone is that like a portmanteau? What is that, like a borrowed word from a different language? Video games are fun? Typo? Must be. Fuck you, Mr. Zombie! Thank you, Lack, for the SpongeBob reference. We need more SpongeBob references on the stream, actually, now that I think about it. If only there were some way to do that. Yeah, my zombie manips have been on point. Joel canonically lives in Bikini Bottom. This is true. This is true. Joel is the news guy IRL. Actually, wait, hold on. Trust me, naming myself A is important for the RNG manip because Trust. It's important. Wake up, babe. New Joel lore just dropped. Dude, I love bonking. It's my favorite thing to do.
Tribute. You steal men's souls.
Solid.
And make them your slaves.
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. All right, this run's a little bad, but sometimes we need to be just a little bit bad in order to get the good RNG, so. Unironically, it's kind of an RNG Manip. Whoa! That blue raven almost fucking murdered my ass. Yeah, we're like 3 seconds behind where I'd normally like to be here, which is not great. How bad is this? Okay, you know what? I think it's doable. I think it's doable, but... Wait, did I get an MP refill glitch? Yes, I did. That's very funny. All right, this run's really bad, and I think I didn't get the... Okay, never mind. My idea was I was going to skip the first Panther and only go for the second Panther. Because each level up loses you 90-something frames, and the first Panther kill is kind of there to not buffer, but lose enough time on purpose, whilst also covering the option in case you're just, like, really wrong on your RNG count, which is possible. I cheated with MP refill glitch? True. Just need to slide a little bit farther. Playing the game, you're cheating input values. You're technically cheating by pressing buttons on the control. Wake up, babe. New cheating just dropped. Pressing buttons on the controller is cheating? I always knew it. I always knew. Playing the game is cheating. Yep. There it is. We have transcended to our final form. No! Man. Oh well. It happens. Speedrun hard. If I'm not playing on original hardware in my mother's basement, I am cheating. This could be true. Can someone check on this? My sources are telling me that this is true. See, joke's on you. I can't have a basement. Because the water table in the entirety of this goddamn state is such that if you dig down more than 3 feet, you're going to hit water. I just asked the cops and they said I'm under arrest. Is that bad? Yeah, probably. Jesus Christ. You just make a concrete box around it? Yeah, but that's incredibly expensive for very little payoff. And also, you still have to maintain it. Water's all going to sink in the next couple of decades anyway, so that's actually true, yeah. I'll get out when hopefully while I still can, within the next year or two. That's my goal. That's my dream. Is to leave this godforsaken state behind. As Bugs Bunny finally takes the saw to the top of the state and lets it float out into the ocean. As written down in the book of Genesis. The rapture of Florida specifically. Whoa. A Maria movement, not clean, but whatever. Who cares? Fuck it. Nah, the people in Florida will go through rapid evolution to develop gills. They'll actually become dead-ass swamp people. Fuck, dude. The menuing's so hard. All the bath salts will help with the evolution, yep. It'll be Waterworld with Kevin Costner all over again. Anything but that. No, Waterworld. We all came from Joel. We will all return to Joel. We evolved from sea creatures just to drown. SMH. Shaking my head. Man. If you didn't want to drown, stay in the fucking water. Keep the gills, man. Crawling up on land. Fucking goddamn vertebrates. Thinking the land is theirs. Whales have entered the chat. They still need air, though. They ain't got gills. Which seems highly inefficient. Why don't they just get their gills back? What's up with that? Simply Spend your evolution points on gills. Lobster's gonna buy much of Florida land after the ocean rises. Are you the person Ben Shapiro was talking about? When he said people in Florida would sell their houses? Lobster is Aquaman. The Tully monster? I've heard of the Tully monster. I feel like I've seen pictures of it as well. Also, can we talk about biologists? How they just be naming shit? Tully monster. Where'd you come up with that name, dude? Why am I like this? And infinite time loss. People be like, oh, I discovered a new species. I'm going to call it fucking dick and balls penis ass, but in Latin, so it's cool. What? Science has gone too far. I'll say it. God damn it. No. We're not keeping that. Pee-pee poo-poo in italics. We don't know if they have spines or not? What does that mean? What do you mean? What's the point in having science if we can't even define if you have a spine or not? Sounds like the scientists themselves are the ones that are spineless. Make a stance. Look, I am no believer in pretty much anything, really. But sometimes when you discover a species that is this stupid, you just have to ask, like, surely there's, like, God did meth on this one, right? Surely, right? A little early on the transform, never hurt nobody. No shot! That's crazy that I didn't get the gravity jump there. I'm so mad. I'm gonna keep going. Because as long as I don't screw this up. There's a chance still. Well, not anymore. I need to be slightly farther forward.
Steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Like there. I was literally like 1 pixel farther forward. Andreas, thank you very much for the 10 months.
Tribute.
Vlen,
Steal men's
thank you for the tier 1.
and make them your slaves.
Appreciate all the subs today, guys. No, that does sound like the stupidest fish ever. I'm not gonna lie. That do sound very stupid. To be fair, if there was the stupidest creature on Earth, it probably lives in the ocean. Let's be real. The ocean is full of, like... The ocean is full of God's mistakes. I'll say it. So many of the worst things imaginable exist in the ocean. Why is that? It's just so deep and so dark down there that no one can see them being awful little guys. The sea is created to hide God's mistakes. Gold split. Poggers. Damn, this run's kind of hot. Alucardant is a top split name. I thought it was pretty good. Nice. Sheesh. 157? Touching that blue door is pretty damn fast. Not gonna lie. Okay, we should be good here. This run is fucking disgusting. I reacted too slow to jump over that guy. I could have jumped over him. Honestly, the run was too good. Something bad needed to happen. The run was going too well. That should work. Yep. I know what to do. I think we have to skip the first two Black Panthers. We have to skip the first two Black Panthers. Meal ticket. All right. Let's see how close we were. First off, we got this goddamn meal ticket, which is very funny. Lua console. There we go. We are at 12:032. That's fine. We're looking at 12:086. No shot. We're frames away, dude. This is what I was hoping for. Yep. So we are at 12:070 versus 12:086. We were 16 frames off. 16 frames early. Oh, not only that, there's still more. Okay, we didn't get it on this one. Oh, and that means we also miss out on the 1 2 1 3 5 or 3 1. Yeah. Oh well. Again, we have strats and they're close. Much closer than they were before. So, if I'm 4-ish seconds ahead, I go through and kill the first two. If not, I think I just kill the other guys. So it is kind of viable? Yeah. That's how it is. That is how it is. How many frames does it take to get to the next Panther? It depends on if you level up or not. Leveling up costs 96 frames, so that's usually where most of the time loss is. Why you can't just, kill them quicker. If you didn't level up off of them, you would have a higher chance of getting the Masamune for sure. But the level up kind of kills it a little bit. Did the level up before the Panther mess it up? No. If anything, the level up before the Panther was necessary. Because I was early. I needed to be late to get the drop. Also, there's no fast way to avoid that level up. That level up's just kind of going to happen. All right. I'm going to do another quick bathroom break, and then we'll do more runs. All right. Let's close out of this, move this, hop back into it. You think I'm a scientist now? Just wait until you meet Dr. Foregone Blitz. And his cousin Blitz Nye, the speedrun guy. No Professor DP Daily today. That's Dr. Foregone Blitz. He didn't go through 4 years of yapology to then study postgrad and yaponomics for you not to refer to him as Dr. Foregone Blitz. All right? Fluent in Japanese, exactly. He studied abroad in Japan. What up, Seto? That's a certification. Look, all right. Point 7. A little rough on the menu, but I recalibrated. I plan on doing more speedrun science streams soon. I do have one planned for a very special speedrun. What the fuck? That was weird. My MP is going to be a little bit low. So, gotta be careful. Okay. What the fuck? That guy just didn't want to die. All right. We're behind, but not really. Like, kind of. What are you guys yapping about? Dr. Forgon literally uses a lab coat for his science. You guys have learned well in the ways of yaponomics. No! The wiggle strat has failed me. That's GG's. Damn it. If you bonk, it's over. You don't have enough MP. Unfortunately. It's fine. That run wasn't amazing anyways. I love zombies. Look, Dr. Forgon has studied many things. I don't think he is licensed to prescribe any copium. However, for the right price, look, you go to the right guy, you'll get prescribed copium. Yo, what up, July man? Thank you for good luck. No license means no license to lose. True. Wait a minute. Hold up. Can't lose your license if you never get one in the first place? Loophole? Okay. Copeless behavior. Ugh. Yucky. Bad menu. I'm a little high. Yeah, I was gonna bonk. I knew it. Dude, speaking of, daylight savings time fucked me up. God, I hate it. Please tell me this is the last one, right? Surely? What is daylight savings? Stupid. Something about farmers needing more time or something to harvest crops or something. I don't remember. There's like a historical reason why daylight savings is a thing. But it feels really dumb to me. Not feeling good about this one. Because I'm not far enough ahead. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna YOLO. Well, now this might work. I might be a little late for this, though. Okay. We didn't get it. Let's see how close we were. Was this the correct play? Oh. I was early yet again. I think I was a little too early. So maybe actually if I skipped this Black Panther and only killed the second one, we'd be closer. Because this is early by a lot of frames. By like over a second. Which actually means that this one should also be kind of close, right? Yeah. This one was kind of close as well. We're looking at 12, 1, 5, 9, minus 13, minus 12, 1, 3, 1. This one was 15 frames off. So, you know. So actually, it was kind of the correct play because these two indexes, the 1208 and the 1213, are so close together. I feel like I was fine doing what I did. So I think if I'm more than 4 seconds ahead, it's worth skipping the first two Black Panthers. Is kind of the strat I'm going for. And I think it's working. You know? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways. That's not what I wanted. And let me make sure no Lewis scripts are happening here. All right. The fact that we've been within like 15-ish, 20-ish frames multiple times now, it's only a matter of time. Logistically, it's just a matter of time before it happens. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the whole idea behind this strategy. Is that I want to get closer and closer if I can to the actual time. If I can. A little sloppy. A little late. That's fine. That index is based in more than time. I don't know what you mean by that sentence. But the timer gives me a decent understanding of which RNG index I am close to. There are other factors involved, yes, but those factors cannot be accounted for in a real-time speedrun. However, as you've seen, I am getting within frames of getting the drop, so. Void Highlighter, thank you very much for the prime.
And make them your slaves.
So it's reliable within 20, 30 frames, you know? Which gives me a much better chance than any other strategy we have. While also trying to get world record, I should say. The only thing that advances RNG more than once per frame is getting a critical hit or getting an item drop from an enemy. And those only advance it by 2 instead of 1 for the critical hit, and then like a handful for item drops. And item drops are just not very common in this run. The only enemies that have a chance to drop items is the bats, really. Maybe the Blue Axe Knight. Because we basically skip every other enemy.
Tribute. You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Is that Dare? With the 2 months? Thank you very much. Blazing fast menu. Ugh. Might be a little too high. Yeah. Gotta be careful of that. There's a potion. Not that it matters, really, but... A little early. That's so annoying, dude. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Why do they even have a chance to spawn there, man? Can I talk to the devs that made this fucking game 25 years ago? Why block the door? Well, who is this for? Why do you want to block the door? Dude. So annoying. And it's the bad one. So we're over a second behind RNG-wise now to Jupiter's Run. Which is not good for us. We will be saving some time here, but I do not have a lot of faith. But we'll see. Well. That's bad. Well. I think we just go for it. That meal ticket's very funny. I was aiming to try and snipe the same Masamune Jupiter got, because I'm about the same time RNG-wise as him. So let's find out. I'm late here by a lot. So I didn't really have a chance there. And this one, I'm late by just a couple of frames, right? 1, 2, 1, 0, 2, minus 12. I was 4 frames off. This would, if I was 4 frames faster, this would have been the same Masamune Jupiter got. Four frames. Now, question that I want to know for myself is, if I then go up here, I need more MP though. Shit. I want to see how close I am near the end of this hallway. Do you have the Do you have the MP value that I can poke real quick? Because I don't think I saved it. Yeah, I did not save it. Because I want to see what my RNG is at the end of this hallway to see if it's worth continuing. Because if I get close to the 12,808, I'll continue runs, I think. You forgot already? Damn. Hold on. I can actually... You know what? Big brain. I can check your chat history. So this is from... How long ago? Just a little bit. Assuredly. Is there a way to make this bigger? Not really. Can I control F? No, I cannot. Maybe, perhaps. We're getting there. I found the correct day. Current mana address. Okay, try one by pulling from Talks API. Oh yeah, the RAM search. Try. There it is. We have found it.
Tribute.
Very. Thank you for the prompt.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Boom. 1 byte. Here it is. I will save this. Save as, I guess, Saturn MP. Because that'll be useful. And now I should be able to poke to 200. Bam. And now should have 200 MP. There it is. Oh, that was close, right? Hold. Oops, I'm stupid. Yeah. 13-ish frames off, right? No, that's more than that. So, if I then were to, let's say, skip all of them. Can I skip all of them? I can't even skip this guy. All right, whatever. So I need to kill them all to advance the game long enough to get to 12,808 anyways. Okay, so on runs where I am tied with Jupiter, I should kill all of them, is what I'm learning. Because I could get one that's later, and then... Yeah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Information acquired. Oops. Yeah, so what we have learned so far is if I am ahead by 4-ish seconds, I kill the first two. If I'm ahead by more than that, it's go to the second group of Black Panthers. And if I'm tied, kill all of them. Which is unfortunately very slow. Although if I'm slightly ahead, I think it's also possible to kill all of them. And then the last Black Panther will drop it. But it's very slow because I have to go through every single level up. Which is like 6 seconds of time loss or something like that. What up, Dave? Oh. What the God damn my brain. Let's try that again. There we go. That's what it was supposed to be. All right. Try it again. Oh, man. It's all right. Not worth resetting over. Okay. At least the wind guard wasn't right next to the door. Thank God. Really? I think this works, right? Yeah. All right. Nice, very clean. This is probably still okay. Yeah, I think we still go for the second room. Unfortunate. All right. We are... Hold. Why isn't it loading? Let me reload the script. Okay. 12:01 3. Which means we missed the 12. Yeah, right there. Which means... Dude, this was so insanely close. Wow. 12, 4, 6 minus 13. 2 frames. 2 frames. I was 2 frames off from getting the Masamune right here. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I know the delta's wrong. I always make sure to rewind and then fast forward. Two frames. That's 2 frames with only 2 level up animations, by the way, which is the same as the world record. Close. Close. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Oh, ad start in 30 minutes. Okay. We'll do a couple more runs before we take another break then. But yeah, being 2 frames off is quite the feat. To be honest. Yeah, I think that's the right play because there is a why is that doing that? Oh, I understand why it's doing that. There's a couple of, like, I'm aiming for the scattering of drop, specifically the 12.086 and the 12.1 3.1. Those two are really, really close together, so aiming for those two seems to be the most consistent. Unless I'm going really fast, and then I can aim for the 11.857. Kind of. It's weird. Any gambas? Currently, no. I don't think it's, like, smart to do that right now. I'm trying to focus on the speedrun, you know? If there are any mods in here that want to make up their own gambas, I'm fine with that. But I will not be spearheading that campaign personally. I need to focus on speedruns. What are you saying here, Sestrin? Hold on. I'm in the middle of the speedrun, so I can't quite comprehend what you mean by this. It looks like 2 frames late is always going to be a crit. However, crits are very common with wing smashes, so there will be false positives. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. What up, Blue? The run's been good. I mean, we just had a run that was 2 frames off from getting a Masamune. So, that's pretty close. I think every run that's gotten there has had a chance to get one within like 30 frames or something like that, which is pretty close, all things considered. Okay. I think I'm too far. No, we're good, actually. Oops. Nice. All right. Somewhat similar run. Pretty similar, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to do the same strat unless things go wrong here. Well, that's not good. Turn around, Alucard! Yeah, throwing away that merman statue is really bad. Or merman, I mean. Okay. Well, now... I think we still do this. And we aim for the first guy to hopefully give us the drop. If not, I think we're screwed. Okay. The last guy was definitely not going to give us the drop. Yeah, fucking up that fight was bad. Yeah, 12:08:1. We were close yet again. What is that, 10 frames off? So I made the right call here. No, what? That's one... Am I stupid? Is this 1 frame off? Did I just do the math wrong? Dude. Fuck! Literally 1 frame off. Oh, was that just not going to happen because of the... Did I do it on the same frame again? Yeah, that was the same frame again, right? Yeah. So I need to be one... I was trying to make it one frame faster. I see. How does this work? But this time, now I'm late. I don't get it. Anyways, whatever. I was trying to make it work. It doesn't matter. All I know is we were one frame off. I think I broke the inputs that were being used by constantly rewinding and fast forwarding or whatever, but it's fine. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it more, I think unless your run is bad, you almost always want to kill the guys up there, I think. I don't know. That's tough to say, because we did have some runs where it was close when I was only like 3 seconds ahead or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Game Breaker? Yeah, I think it's very clear that Jupiter's Masamune was either the 12086 or the 12131. And I'm essentially trying to get that Masamune, but in a later position. Maria! What are you doing? Come on, get it together. Fuck. What is going on? We are doing a world record stream. We're trying to get world record for the Saturn Alley Card any percent speedrun. That's basically it. We've gotten very close the last couple of attempts, so, you know, it's just a matter of time. Fuck. So that's so annoying because what happens here is when you load in this menu, you can't actually move down right away. You have to wait a few frames. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to press down and then confirm as quickly as possible. And what ends up happening is I press confirm without pressing down. Because it's like locked out. I guess question then. When this is loading in. Oops. Yeah, I should be holding down then. Because the down press is buffered. Ugh. Okay. That'll be a small optimization for that menu. All right, let me run to the bathroom real quick. Ads are going to play in 10 minutes from now anyway, so I'll run the ads now. I'll grab some more water, grab a snack as well. We've been doing runs for about 2.5 hours-ish, so I plan on doing like maybe an hour or two more, and then we can move on to doing some other stuff today. But I'll be right back. Yo, is that Dragon Blitz guy gone? Finally. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dragon Blitz Daily here. If you're in chat, make sure to type !2 in the chat and subscribe to Dragon Blitz Daily. Screw that Dragon Blitz guy. He's dumb and stinky and stupid. I'm the streamer now. It's me, Dragon Blitz Daily. While you're here, make sure to type !Patreon in the chat as well. Join the Patreon because I'm actually getting all the money. Me, Dragon Blitz Daily. I'm actually stealing it all. Don't tell Dragon Blitz that. It's fine. He doesn't need to know. You can also subscribe on the Twitch channel. I'm also taking that money too. He has no idea that his bank account is getting drained currently at this very moment. So as long as you're subscribing, I'm getting the money, not him. He's stinky. He sucks. But yeah, how y'all doing? I'm thinking about maybe just streaming here more often. You guys like that idea? Anybody in the chat, you guys think that's a cool idea? If I were to just, you know, take over the stream, I mean, it's basically my stream now, if you really think about it. Everything that happens here goes on Dragon Blitz Daily anyways, so... yeah, this guy thinks he's so good at Soden. Like, he's not even that good. Like, I could probably beat him. Probably, right? Yo, dude, thanks for the prime. I really hope somebody primed here, otherwise this is gonna be awkward. Yo, thanks for the prime, man. Dude, I know you're definitely the... Thanks for the prime. What else? I mean, What is this guy doing, right? Going to the bathroom, getting water? Like, just play the stupid video game, nerd. The game's easy. You don't need water. You don't need bathroom. Like, come on. Like, you guys don't do that. Duh. All you need is determination, hard work, being good, being handsome, all of these things. Yep. Is this bit still funny to any of you guys, or no? I mean, I'm doing my best here. You guys like jokes? Why couldn't the bike stand up on its own? Because it was too tired. Thank you. What? Why? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Oh God, he's coming back. Everyone, hide! Ah! Yup. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Barely made it out. Alrighty. Doppelganger 69. Nice. Good start. Sex bumber. Sex bumber, more like sex bummer. AKA what your mom called. Wait. Hold on, wait a minute. What was I supposed to do? I was trapped. There was no escape. Man. Fucking winged guards, man. They're so annoying. Ugh. Out here making me do Scatman remixes. Oh. Man. Man. Why does it have to be this way? I may have fucked up. In the Saturn version, there are 3 playable characters. Jesus Christ, I can't. New strat. Yeah, this is actually the endgame credits, guys. We did it. 53-second speed run. We made it to the credits. Surely this is the credits, right? World record! We did it! Yay! We just... Wow, it's New Game Plus. You know, at the end of the game where you get to start New Game Plus. Wow. What a cool speedrun. More like New Game Minus. More like New Game Penis. I don't know.
Tribute. You steal men's souls and make them your
Thank you for the Prime,
slaves.
Cadmus. God damn it, Maria. That piss man. More like duh piss man. No! Shit. Fuck. I'm trying to optimize this menu to save frames when it's like not necessary. Oh, but it's so cool to save frames. Pepsi Man speedrun when? I already did the perfect Pepsi Man speedrun. AKA watching the perfect Pepsi Man speedrun. That's just as good as doing it, really, if you think about it.
Tribute.
Sensic, thank you for the 4 months.
Steal men's
Appreciate you.
souls and make them your slaves.
Yeah, it's on Dragon Blitz Daily. I've been uploading the task reacts to Dragon Blitz Daily that we've been doing every once in a while. It's been fun. I don't feel too bad reacting to a task because, I don't know, it's like not a real person doing the gameplay, if that makes sense. But maybe I am a content thief asshole streamer, and maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't know. The ethics of reacting is weird. Daylight saving frames. That's a good one. I like that one. Good joke. Good joke detected. What? Oh, fuck me. The inputs didn't work. And now I'm like 4 seconds behind. Man. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's because the emulator wasn't the thing that was being prioritized on the... It's so dumb. I know there's a way to fix that, but whatever, man. Let's take a look and see how bad it is, really. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's whatever. Jupiter, thank you for the raid. What up, what up, what up? Hope the stream went well. Any big news on the Masamune front for you? I had a 1 frame off and a 2 frame off run earlier today. So, very close. But no Masamune drops for you yet. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, I think I was 2 frames off on a run that was 8 seconds ahead. I think. So big time save definitely on the table for sure. Well, welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've been using Jupiter's current world record as kind of a barometer, because I can say with almost 100% certainty the Masamune that Jupiter gets is either the... It's one of the middle ones. It's either the 12086 or the 12131. Because those are the ones that line up the closest when I am like on similar pace. I did it again. I messed up the menu because I'm not focusing. Ah, why am I like this? I'm like, I should not have a 6-second gold there. That's not how that works. What is my favorite run besides Soten? Well, I am not very good at speedrunning games that aren't Soten. I've never dedicated a lot of time and effort to any other game personally, but I watch a lot of other speedruns. I'm honestly a big fan of just speedrunning in general, especially of like any game that has interesting movement tech, interesting glitches, interesting sequence breaks, stuff like that. And I've also been like following different speedruns over like, I don't know, 11 years now. So it's hard to pick a favorite. I feel like you'd be great at Aria. Aria, I was learning Aria for a while, but the issue with learning Aria is every time I dedicate time to it, I think to myself, man, I could just be getting better times in Soten. I think I have a little bit of a perfectionist mentality in that regard, where it's hard for me to feel like satisfied with the Soten times that I get, because I'm like, I could always do better. Even if it is like world record or not or whatever. And there's so many Soten categories, like, oh, so many. That sitting down and spending the time to like basically not start from scratch, because I do know a lot about Aria and I've done like randomizer speedruns and I have done speedruns of Aria, no 0 HP, just using the bad routes that aren't fast, years ago. But it really comes down to a only so much time in the day to do everything that you want to do in life, you know? If I had infinite time, I would definitely be learning more speedruns for sure. Funny enough, I think the next speedrun I'm going to learn, and this isn't like a guarantee or anything like that, but I've been looking into the Elden Ring glitchless speedrun. It's a speedrun that I learned in the past with a different route. But they've updated the route since I learned it, and I want to learn the new route and actually do runs, because I learned the route and they just never did runs. Ooh, I killed that guy? Really? How does that affect my experience, actually? I think that gives me an extra level up. Bonking there. I'm pretty sure that's an extra level up when I'm killing the bats. Which isn't the end of the world. It's just 90 frames of time lost, basically. But yeah, there's a lot of speedruns that I've like picked up and then have never finished learning and stuff like that. Because usually something in Soten will call me and be like, yo, you gotta... Something deep down inside tells me I need to work on stuff in this game. This category in particular has kind of been my white whale for like the last, what, like month and a half? And I'm kind of glad that I've stuck with it, because now with the interest of like trying to figure out the RNG for this category has pushed us very, very far forward in understanding this category and just like RNG in general, which is really cool. Shouts to Sestrin for figuring that stuff out. And having a category that actually utilizes the new information is really cool. A little early on the untransform. Okay. This might work. Oh, it's the bad one, though. All right, we have to spend a wing smash here. which might hurt us MP-wise. It's a tough call if we have enough MP or not for this. I might just barely run out on the last hallway. It's hard to tell. I'm too high, and I bonked. All right. Unfortunate. If you bonk there, you have to reset. You don't have enough MP to do the rest of it. Because I was already debating whether or not I had enough MP for the last wing smash, and that costs an extra wing smash right there. But that happens. Yeah, that out of bounds section is really finicky. Yeah, you bonk out of bounds on, like, I don't even know what it is. There's some out of bounds geometry that's kind of whack that you can bonk on, I guess. There's a way to avoid that bonk almost 100% of the time, but it requires a slower strat overall. So I basically am risking bonking for a chance of saving like a second there by skipping an extra screen transition. Oh, the bonkless run. The bonkless run that wasn't bonkless. There was many a bonks in that run. Some of them were strategic bonks, all right? And it was fun. Okay. Jeez. Oh no, I forgot these two, yeah. I'm gonna keep going. Like, there's so much time save in the later part of the run that, like, losing a little bit of time here doesn't bother me too much. Am I winning? We've gotten close. I had a run that was 1 frame off of getting the Masamune, and one run that was 2 frames off earlier, so it's been close. This run, however, is not particularly good, but I'm going to keep going with it. What up, McNair? That was way off. I just didn't react fast enough. It was a bad run anyway, so I don't mind resetting that. Yeah, I have a video explaining the speedrun in more detail on the main channel, so !YouTube or !YT. And you'll be able to find it there if you want a more detailed explanation of how this run works. But essentially, the idea is you can transfer Maria's stats and relics to an Alucard playthrough if you specifically save in this save room over here. And then restart the game. Then you have to reload that save you just made. But then immediately reset the game, which I did, but the game said no. I don't know why. Maybe I just mispressed an input. Yeah, the idea is you do that. You load the game and then immediately reset. And then you load a new game. This time as Alucard. And by doing that, it transfers Maria's stats and abilities over to Alucard. It warps you to this like out of bounds location, which is like actually not, it's like out of bounds, but not. Essentially, you're in the save room, but with the geometry of this like out of bounds like default area. Like for example, if I were to like fly to the right over here, it puts me right back into the right of the save room because that room is considered the same as the save room, just in a weird spot, which is why I'm able to go up and to the left from that spot. And it puts me in the alchemy lab because the alchemy lab is up and to the left from the save room. You see that? So if you think of this room as the same as being in the save room, up and to the left is the alchemy lab. And that's why we go up and to the left. And then that's how we end up in the alchemy lab. Just that type of save transfer glitch thing just for whatever reason loads in that area. I think it's because it's probably like the default area of the game or something like that. I don't know. There's probably a good reason for it. I just don't know what that reason is. But yeah, this category and this game and the speedrun, all very silly. But funny enough, this has probably become the second hardest speedrun category I think I've ever attempted to optimize. Which I did not expect a speedrun like this to be that for me, but you know. It is what it is. Which reminds me, at some point I should go back to doing any percent runs on Xbox again. Especially now that I have a controller that works, which is nice. Speaking of, I am still looking for, in case this controller ever breaks on me, more wired Xbox 360 controllers. If you have one, hit me up, please. I just don't want to pay $50 for a used controller from some random guy on eBay. I'd rather get a used controller from someone else on the internet, like a chatter or community member. I know there was a couple people said that said that they had some. And then I opened the P.O. box, and then one person was like, yeah, I have a controller. Can I spear on the Xbox Series? Yes, I can if I had one, but I will choose not to for many reasons. But it is technically possible. I would need the Xbox Series console. I would need to then get the backwards compatibility working and all that stuff. And on top of that, I would have to deal with extra input delay. Because Xbox One and Xbox Series S and X have extra input delay. Because they are emulating, and emulation does add extra input delay. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just that I prefer to speedrun on my Xbox 360 because that's what I've been using for like 10 years. You know what I mean? So I would prefer to keep it like as OG as possible because that's what I have all of my muscle memory on, which is the main reason why I speedrun this game using a 360 controller. It's because I have over a decade of muscle memory using this controller for this game specifically. Dude, I keep bonking and I might have to start... Hold on. It might be time to upgrade my strat here. Come on. Yeah, we might have to start doing the dive kick strat. It might not be that bad. Yeah, I even still bonked doing it, because the idea is I'm trying to avoid bonking. Whereas alternatively, you could do like that, where you do like the lowest possible jump, and then delay the gravity jumps, which is usually what I do. It's probably minimal time save. Yeah, I'm trying to convince myself to do something bad. But yeah, pretty much at the top level, there are really good runners that play on Xbox One or Xbox 360 or Xbox Series for the 360 version of Soten specifically. And there's a ton of really great runners that only play on emulator as well. For the regular a la carte any percent run. So the game is relatively accessible, all things considered. Granted, a PC port, you know, would probably help a lot in accessibility. But I can only hold out so much copium in my heart that Konami would ever PC port Symphony of the Night, especially in a manner where speedrunning it is actually worth doing. Because for whatever reason, they've really been hanging on to the Requiem version. I think the main issue is that Symphony of the Night has a lot of licensing issues, which is why they created the Requiem port in the first place, to try and get around some of those licensing issues. But that version has less music, different voice acting, different mechanics. It was designed for the PSP of all things. It's one of the reasons why Requiem feels so clunky to move around with. Yeah, Konami will likely never release the original version unless it's a modified original version, similar to what they did for the Xbox 360 port, where it was the original version but modified to work within the legal constraints that they had at the time. Which at the time was basically just removing I Am the Wind with an update later on. But nowadays, I think they have more issues with like the voice actors and stuff like that. Also, the voice actor for Dracula, I believe, is no longer alive. So it's not like he can renegotiate on his own behalf. If they ever wanted to negotiate, you know, for that performance again. So likely that voice acting performance will never officially be re-released, if I had to guess. And I doubt they're going to hire a new set of voice actors again. That's a pretty good fight. That's slow. Oh my god! Nice dive bat, me. My MP is very low. I don't think this is gonna have the chance, if I had to guess, to make it all the way. Oh no, I don't think I'm far enough over, right? Oh, it's the bad one too. Yikes. I just have to eat all this time loss. There's no other way. Because if I went for another wing smash, I wouldn't have enough MP.
Steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Mr. Number B, thank you for the 6 months. Ooh wee. Yeah, this has been a rough set of run attempts. I mean, we got the insta clip. This might be enough time save. Because we're 2 seconds behind right now. So... we'll see here. Oh, MP refill glitch? Yo! Okay, actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I doubt we're going to get it. No. Unfortunate. I'm going to keep going just in case. Because I think there's a world where we get the 12808 at the end here, and we didn't, right? Let's see where we are. I mean, if this got the drop, that would have been very, very funny. Yeah, I'm already late on the first kill. That's what I figured. I can't go far enough back to check to see if the first 2 kills were close. I assume they were relatively close. I'm intentionally getting level ups here to waste more time because I want this kill to be closer to 12-8. Oh, I'm still too fast. Okay. I miscounted the kills. Okay. So I was ahead by a lot here. I wanted this kill to possibly get the 12808, but I'm now realizing that the 12808 essentially will never happen. On a good run, at least. And any time save I would have, if I did get it here, would be... yeah. So I think attempting to get the 12808 is not realistic unless I'm on a bad run, which at that point it's like, you know, rough to say the least. How come this is a legit world record category to run if it's so RNG reliant? What do you mean by that? How come this is a legit world record category if it's RNG reliant? I don't understand the question. Like, would you consider a run not legit if it's RNG required? Or do you mean that, like, people shouldn't be running runs that require RNG? I don't know what you mean by legit. Because I probably have an answer for your question. Well, calling what we are doing in RNG Manip is, like, kind of true. No, I mean this category. That's not what I was asking. I'm not asking about... like, you're asking why is this a legit category? Because of the RNG or in general? Again, like, you're not stating your question very clearly, I feel like. Because I would like to answer it, but I don't understand what you're asking. Kind of like how sailing is a wind manip. Yeah, that's actually a really good analogy. We're kind of surfing the RNG as opposed to, like, building a dam to move the RNG somewhere else to create the waves we want. Whereas we have to wait for the RNG wave and then try and catch it. You know what I mean? RNG surfing is actually probably the perfect analogy. Sailing is also a decent one. I wouldn't run this myself. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Like, if you're asking why run it, it's because it's possible. It's a really cool run. The grind in and of itself isn't that bad, all things considered. Now that we have a template of what to aim for, it's really not as bad as you, I think it is, but I could be wrong. And also, like, just because you wouldn't run it doesn't mean that it's not worth running. You know what I mean? Like, other people have other opinions. So I guess I just don't understand your skepticism and why it would then apply to, like, other people. You know what I mean? Like, I would probably, in my life, never speedrun a Final Fantasy game. But that doesn't mean I look at people who speedrun Final Fantasy and say, wow, that's not legit. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Because it's preference. And also the fact that it's possible in and of itself is exciting because it leads to a lot of, you know, just possibilities within the space, and the amount of effort and science that has gone into the back end of making a run like this possible is also, I think, really interesting. So all those things together make it a interesting run in a lot of regards, and not all of it is gameplay. Some of it is the story surrounding it as well as like the history behind it. Just Linux, Turbo Dogs tutorial series, as well as exclamation mark tutorial or exclamation mark guides on this channel, has a playlist of various guides, one of which is my any percent tutorial, which is also relatively useful still. Although mine, I think, is a little bit more advanced than Turbo Dogs. Turbo Dogs is definitely for, like, someone who is beginner to intermediate level, and mine's more advanced. But I still go over a lot of intermediate ideas and beginner ideas as well in mine. So there are a lot of resources out there. I think you can find literally everything on the speedrun.com page as well. That was late. Whoa. Unfortunate. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. That was a fun one to make, honestly, the time travel vid. I had a ton of fun making that. So thank you, Big Parsa. MP's a little low. And we got the bad one. All right. I'll just take the time loss. I'll just take the time loss. So I can refill my MP. Because I feel like my MP was relatively low. But now we're in a very good spot MP-wise. Which I think is a cool, less commonly run race category. I'd have to think about it to give you like a really good answer. All right, we're going for the second room. Damn. $11,947. Okay. How close were you to the 1208 then? Oh. We were quite a bit off. You have to back up more than that? I know. I just can't. I can infer based off of how far off it is. If it's not exact. Because that one I'm not aiming for anything particular with the first one necessarily in that situation. Whereas I'm much more likely to hit the 1208 or the 1213 when I go for this strat, where I enter the room skipping the first two Black Panthers. But yeah, we were off by, you know, probably like 20 frames, 30 frames. And because we got the level up here, we also missed out on the chance to get the other one. Which is fair. It was close, but not that close. Oops. Who knows? Maybe that first kill was also very close to getting the 11,857. Who knows? That is a possibility. If I'm fast enough, I can get the 11,857 on that first kill, theoretically, so. But one thing I am trying to avoid as much as possible is, like, intentionally waiting, if that makes sense. Because I don't think there's going to be much value in being like, oh, I need to wait a quarter of a second before wing smashing here based off my calculations, when it's also very likely that, like, the RNG is just not where you think it is due to, like, crits or something like that. So because of that, I'm kind of just giving myself a higher chance in general, and then just throwing myself at it, if that makes sense. Like, my goal is to be within, like, 30 to 50, 60-ish frames every time, and then just do that over and over again until I get the drop. As opposed to trying to, like, very delicately snipe the exact value by calculating the exact frame time and stuff like that. Where it just doesn't feel viable to, like, do big brain calculations and stuff. And if everything lines up perfectly, then great. If not, you know, we just try again. It's 5 minutes to get back there. Almost bonked my head there. Good fight. Ooh, nice. I thought that guy was going to clip my hair. Probably should have dive kicked there. Unfortunate. Second try is not too bad. But we got the bad one. Rip. I mean, the category is fun for sure. It's definitely hard if you're not doing the Masamune route. Ooh, I'm too high, right? Yeah, get an extra screen transition. Okay. This is a tough one. I don't know what to do here. And I think my MP is too low. Oh, yeah, especially after that wing smash. Yeah, I think I go for the first batch. Yeah. I basically have a 0% chance to get any on the second batch here, so let's take a look. Here, I imagine I'm early for the 11-8, right? Yeah, I'm very early. Which probably means I'm early for the second one as well. Oh. Not that early. We're 15 frames off here, right? Am I doing the math right? Interesting. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Did I do the math right? I did not. What was that? Plus 8? This one's close. How close is this? Let me pull up the calculator. Oh, that's not correct. This is also not correct. This one's 3 frames early. There it is. Yep. So I was within the ballpark of a couple of frames. And there's the proof. That's fun. It's crazy that it's right there. The Masamune is right there. Just a little bit. Just wait. 15 frames, dog. It's not that hard. But of course, that's just not how these things work. That's so funny. But that's life. It's a ghost waiting to be caught. It's a lot less demoralizing, that's for sure. Because before, we didn't know, and I just assumed that I had no chance to get a Masamune, because not enough was known at the time. So it was really demoralizing when I went, like, you know, hundreds of runs without getting a Masamune drop at all. Where I was like, damn, maybe it's just not possible because I'm not seeing one. But it turns out it is possible. You just have to adjust which Black Panthers you kill to make it more likely. Funny enough, killing every possible Black Panther is not the correct strategy here. Killing specific ones at specific timings is the correct strategy. I'm too fast. Yep. Yeah, getting the level ups does just lose you so much time, which makes it harder that you're going to end up killing a Black Panther at the correct time. However, you kind of have to, there's no way to get around that. You can't get level up somewhere else or anything like that, because then it's the same issue, just, you know, earlier in the run instead of later in the run. And you can't put off those level ups to a different part of the run either, because, you know, you got to kill those Black Panthers. So there is no solution to the level up problem. Yeah, the most recent developments of this category, I think, is one of the most interesting things to happen in speedrunning in a long time. Probably since Sub 7. Yeah, exactly, Almaker. That's like the issue I'm dealing with right now. Is figuring out which Black Panther to aim for, depending on how far ahead I am. Right now, I kind of have a strategy where if I'm about 3 to 4 seconds ahead, I kill the first 2, and if I'm farther ahead than that, I kill the last 4. And so far, that has gotten us very close. overall. There's only been a handful of runs where I wasn't even close at all, so. Yeah, I use keyboard for that, that menu. IDK about that one? Okay. I always see it as the same as unplugging and plugging in a different controller in the middle of the run. Because that's essentially what we're doing. Because there's enough downtime to do that. I'm switching between them during the downtime. But if you see it differently, I understand. If we want to have a discussion about it. It's also important to note that this category only exists on emulator, really. So that's another thing to keep in mind about the rules. I mean, the category could theoretically exist on hardware for sure, but it like nobody's done a run on actual hardware. And the route would probably be quite a bit different because the Masamunes you'd be aiming for are different because the load times are different. So having like emulator specific or computer specific stuff I don't think is that big of a deal. I'll do it this way. Save my MP. I mean, I can do the same exact menu on controller. It's just that the D-pad is less reliable. I think I might be too fast. Yeah. Was I too fast? I was a little slow on this one. Or was I? How close was this, actually? This was really close. 7, 6, -9. Yeah, I was 10 off. 10 frames off from this one. Which is... 12... 1, 3, 9... 9, so... And then this one was 1 frame off. Dead ass. We were 10 frames off the first one, and then 1 frame off for this one. Wow. If the RNG was slightly different there, and the delta was +10 instead. Crazy. Which means theoretically, I'm already wing smashing, right? I can't delay the wing smash by 1 frame anymore. Yeah, I can't delay it by 1 frame. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking with that strategy is you're trying to maximize the odds of landing on one of the three main ones. Realistically, this one right here, the 11-3-5-4, we're probably never going to hit. I don't think we're going to be fast enough to hit that one. And I don't think it's worth trying to hit if you are fast enough. I think you're better off, more likely going to be hitting one of these three. These three are the closest together, timing-wise. So if you aim to kill multiple Black Panthers around that time, you have a higher chance of actually getting the drop. See you later, Mendo. But yeah, being one frame off right there is pretty crazy. Oops. Oops. Like, I don't know. My thought process of why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it with the keyboard and then switching to controller is because there is downtime to actually do that. So I always see it the same as like, okay, you're just swapping controllers when there's downtime. Something that they do in like Mario 64, for example, for like Bowser throws. Bad start. And like, since we're playing on emulator, we don't have the means to unplug and plug back in. You know what I mean? Like, if I could manually plug or unplug, I probably would. What the f... Speaking of playing on emulator, I love emulator-specific stuff like that. I've been wondering what happens if you do the save glitch to switch from Maria to Alucard later. You can't. You have to do it whilst in the entrance. Otherwise, the save transfer doesn't work. Makes sense in a certain kind of way. True. Very true. Nice. Front slide. Dude. Sloppy movement. I'm resetting that. See you later, session. Thanks for all the help today. And in general, obviously. I don't know how many more runs I'll be doing today anyways, so... What up, Pagger? Run's been okay. We've had a couple of runs that were 1 frame away from getting a Masamune drop. We had 1 run that was 2 frames away. So we're getting very close. We just haven't gotten the Masamune yet. Nice. That loss of magic kind of sucks from that gravity jump. Oh, shit. I thought I bonked there 100%. I can't believe I didn't. Really? Dude. This is a bad run. I want to be like +3 or something like that, I feel like. I messed up the spell input. I walked forward to try and get extra damage with the fist, but you can't do that. You just can't. Because then it breaks the Tetra Spirit spell. I'll try and do maybe 1 or 2 more attempts towards the that have a chance of getting Masamune to see if we can close it out. But we've been going for a few hours now. Almost 3 hours of just doing resets nonstop. So I think it's time to take a break and maybe try something else for the rest of the stream. But I still want to give myself like 1 or 2 more solid chances because we've been really close. So any one of these could be it, you know? And I think I'm still playing relatively well. I don't think I'm playing at my peak for, you know, my skill and focus, but it's close enough. Definitely close enough to get a chance. If we get the drop. A little slow, but... a little high here. The drop is required for world record, which is what I'm going for. You can technically finish a run without it, but you lose 2 minutes almost. maybe more. Probably not optimal to fight him that way, but... Yeah, without the Masamune, we would have to use our fists to kill Shaft and Dracula, which, you know, not ideal. Whereas the Masamune is like one of the best weapons in the game. This might work. Yep. Okay. This is looking like another second batch, potentially. Uh-oh. I think this is still a second batch angle. Yep. Let's take a look. Tools, Lua console. We're looking at a 12 flat here. So I'm a little bit later than I was last run. And this 12:01:31 is... No. Okay, we weren't one frame off, but it was still close. 4/9 minus 9 minus 12:131. 9 frames off. Again, within that ballpark. And then we have 0% chance of getting them from here. Close. Another close one. What up, Lark? All right, this will probably be my last attempt for today. Past the Black Panthers. We've had a lot of runs within, you know, 1 frame, 10 frames, that kind of range, so... Definitely very close. No worries. I plan on continuing streaming for sure after this. We'll probably just do a bounty hunter. Either we'll attempt to steal a world record on the Discord, or if people are around, I'll shoot for maybe a race. If there isn't already a race happening. Because I still got to practice bounty hunter stuff. I'm currently 4th on the ELO leaderboard, so not bad, but could definitely be better. No! Didn't run. Dude, I need to stretch more. This past week is the first week I've been back doing weightlifting consistently. And I am sore as hell. But it feels good. I used to be super consistent with my weightlifting and like just exercise regimen in general. Pre-2020, dude, I was... Man, my workout schedule was so consistent. And then something happened in 2020, I don't remember. Completely threw me off my schedule. Weird. Anyways, hope Barbie wins the Oscars tonight. It's genuinely very hard to build up that habit, for sure. Like, I built up the habit from probably pretty consistently working out for, I think, like 2 years up to that point. And I also had, like, a workout buddy. Like, my best friend and I, we went to the gym together. I wonder what happened. The gym exploded, yeah. Yeah, the big gym explosion of 2020. It's so easy to break the habit, yeah. So incredibly easy. Movement in this run is so cool. I think so. I think this run is very, very cool. As frustrating and soul-crushing as this category has been for me, it has also become somewhat of a Mount Everest of mine to climb. You know what I mean? Ancestron has been my RNG Sherpa, leading me up the path. My white whale minus the extremely self-destructive tendencies. Well, extremely is the operative word. Some might say that sitting down and speedrunning a video game for 3 hours straight is just self-destructive in some ways, but I don't know. I feel like my mentality is a lot better now, at least. But it's your job. Yeah, true. I know what you mean. Bonkies. And to be fair, this category, it's not even like it's the category's fault, really. It's that life, for me, coinciding with this category's importance in my speedrunning journey, they kind of correlate both in a somewhat negative way, but that's not necessarily like the speedrun's fault. Do me and DB Daily have the same workout routine? You know, there's no way to know. I don't really talk to that guy. I got my workout routine from my good friend, who's also a doctor, by the way. Dr. Furgon Blitz. He's one of the best. I hit that guy? That's funny. I mean, that level up hurts, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Nah, it's nothing with like the stream really. In fact, the stream has been the most consistent aspect of my life within the last like month and a half, and it's been great, really. Pretty much zero complaints as far as streaming goes. Streaming's been like the least stressful part of my life in the last few months. YouTube, on the other hand, ugh, stressful. I don't know who Al Gore Rhythm is, but I need to talk to them. Al Gore's rhythm is way off, man. Something about him ain't right. He invented the internet. True. He invented it. I need him to fix it. YouTube sucks ass. I mean, YouTube is such an important social media platform for me personally, and many other people, obviously. Both as like a user of and content producer. So it is frustrating to see that the recommendation algorithm is being more and more prioritized for short form content. If you're not making short form content, you're kind of getting left in the dust. Oh, it's hot. Ooh, the speedrun's really hot right now. It hurts. It burns. That was a really clean Medusa fight. I don't think it's happening. Yeah. Yep. I think I might have been too fast again. Yeah, I was way too fast for this one. Yeah, like that wasn't close to any of them. And then because I was too fast for that one, I was actually too slow. No, I was still too fast for this one. By like, what is that, 30 frames? Which means I missed my opportunity to get the 12-131 here. Yep. So one way to think about it is I was too slow by about 30 frames, and I was also too fast by about 30 frames. I mean, if I was a full second faster, so minus 7-ish. So if I was like -8, not including the Alucardant sprite, this would be closer. Yeah. So this one was probably the one we were the most far off on. We were about 30 seconds behind, or 30 frames behind, both back and forth. Oh, well. Regardless, we got a lot of gold splits today. I feel like my general execution has gotten a lot better. Feels good. What are the, how are we doing in the Long Library Discord? Hey, racers. I'll message this later. Oh, they're starting up a race right now. I'm gonna hop into this race real quick.
Streaming.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
I'm gonna hop in on this race if you guys don't mind waiting like 3 minutes for me.
Yeah, that's right. That's fine.
No problem at all.
All right. I will
Yeah.
be right back and let you guys know when I'm readying it.
Sure.
Good.
Sweet. We got ourselves a race. I do want to run ads real quick. Then we're going to do that race. And if you are watching over on Dragon Blitz Daily, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'm going to be moving over the live stream to just the Twitch channel for right now. For a little while. So if you want to watch on Twitch, come join us. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new Dragon Blitz Daily video. But the Twitch stream will continue. All right. Hopefully I can see you guys here. I'm running ads on the Twitch stream, and we're going to be ending the YouTube stream now. There's that.